If you think self-reliance means going it alone, surviving solely on your own skills and resources, the Great Depression proves otherwise. During the 1930s, millions of Americans faced starvation, unemployment, and total economic collapse. Yet the myth of the self-sufficient individual persisted in public discourse. What really kept people alive wasn't just grit or determination. It was community networks, resource sharing, and adaptive strategies that modern survival enthusiasts often overlook. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to subscribe to Battlefield of Survival, hit like, and leave a comment to let us know your thoughts. This is the kind of history that changes how you see survival. Relying solely on yourself is a risk you can't always survive. During the Great Depression, countless families who had prided themselves on independence found themselves dependent on soup kitchens, neighbours, and local charities. Farms that had once been profitable were abandoned, and factory workers who thought they were secure discovered that layoffs didn't discriminate. Survival required forming networks, sharing scarce resources, and accepting help without shame. The lesson for today's survivalist is clear. No matter how prepared you are, isolation is dangerous. Learning skills is critical, but knowing when and how to collaborate exponentially increases your odds. For example, a modern prepper might stockpile food and tools, but without connecting with trusted neighbours for shared protection, knowledge and supplies, those resources can be quickly depleted. One of the lesser-known truths of the Depression is how communities innovated collectively. People created barter systems when cash disappeared, pooled labour to harvest crops, and shared knowledge to repair tools and homes. These strategies were not born of self-reliance in isolation. They were born from necessity and interdependence. Today, survivalists can apply this by building skills within a group rather than individually. Learning together, whether it's first aid, water purification, or food preservation, mirrors the survival strategies that literally saved lives during the 1930s. The Depression revealed that individual resourcefulness can only go so far. For instance, knowing how to grow a small garden helps, but joining forces to manage community gardens or trade goods ensured everyone's survival. Applying this today means that prepping isn't just about stockpiling supplies. It's about creating networks of shared knowledge and resources. A group that practices joint survival drills or rotates responsibilities for food and water storage mirrors the strategies that kept families alive nearly a century ago. The takeaway is undeniable. Self-reliance alone is a myth. True survival requires building relationships, sharing knowledge, and understanding that cooperation multiplies your ability to withstand crises. If this perspective on history and survival adds value to your understanding, subscribe to Battlefield of Survival, like the video, and comment with how you plan to apply these lessons. Share this with fellow history buffs and survivalists, because the more people understand this truth, the stronger we all become.